Welcome everybody to Blood on the Clocktower Dracula edition. We are going to play a little Blood on the Clocktower and have a Dracula in play. Let us take a look at this while we wait for Nam. Boom. We're going to start at the top here. You got Vampire Hunter. We're going to start there. You can look down. You can pause. Take a look. Take some time. I'll give you a couple seconds to push the pause button. 1 and a 2. And we are back from that long pause that you hopefully took if you were interested. And we are going to look at the rest of the rolls here down on the bottom. Let's take a look. You again can pause again. Giving you 2 seconds, push the pause button, and we will be back from outer space. And we will go over whatever rolls we need to when I get my roll. See you then. 1, 2.
You are the watcher. You can pick 3 players.
I pick 3 players right now. All right. I'm going to go with... I'll go with Jason. I'll go with Gil. And I'll go with... Adele.
Okay. So I think you do learn the first night. So therefore, I would give you no. A no for a first night.
So none of them have been converted? But that doesn't mean that they're not Dracula, right? Because I don't learn if they're Dracula already.
Yes, you only learn about conversion.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Just check. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
We are gonna we're gonna try this. Oops. Can I click? Well, how did I do it for them? Yeah, okay, I just got, there we go. Boom. We are watching those 3. And that's the first time we've ever used a grimoire. All right, let's see what happens when we get back in there. I have no idea how much of that I really put out there, so I'm just going to real quick go through this. I'm still in a room by myself. Good. I am the watcher. I am watching Gil, Jason, and Adele. Boom, boom. In case you didn't know, this is what the watcher does. Somehow my stuff got a little out of whack. Here it is right here. Boop, 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 boop. First night, choose 3 players. Each night, if they are converted, you are informed. If any are converted, you are informed. So that is all. And we will be back when we go to the room. Here we go. We're going to try this again.
Okay. I just want to clarify a few things before I start the game. So first of all, the Dracula cannot mark anyone, okay? So there's no mark in Dracula ability. But the Dracula could convert someone, and some minion could act their first night, and some minion could mark player. Okay. Is that clear?
So there could already be 1 minion.
Yep.
Possibly. Yeah,
Yep.
that's possible.
Because the minion
Anyways,
is already marked.
So if they turn and if a player turns to a minion, they are no longer the original role. They only have the ability of the minion.
Which you will pick for them, a minion, right?
Yes, but in this game, I would do random generator from 1 to 5. Whichever number came up, you will become that minion.
Will the Dracula learn which role you're giving to the minion, or
No, they will not learn anything.
Does the minion
So
learn
you-
who Dracula is?
The minion
What?
will learn who Dracula is.
Yeah, the minion will learn who Dracula is.
And why does young vampire says it's not a unique role? Can there be more than one?
That's the way I interpret
So all of the other minion is unique, but the young vampire is not unique.
That didn't answer my question.
So if he keeps getting 5 in the randomizer, people will just keep turning into young vampires.
Right?
Yeah.
Or
it.
young
Ironically,
That's
it's the
garbage,
garbage one.
Okay, anyways, before we go to breakout rooms, I have a proposition. I'm a big fan of breaking games and believe that we have no reason to not just come out with our roles currently because there's only one evil player, potentially two, I suppose. But there should be more good than not, and I feel like it'd be beneficial to the town to just out our roles and
No, I disagree because they have their bluff rolls, don't they?
Same thing.
Yeah,
they have the bluff
Dracula's
rolls.
got his bluff roll.
Right.
Yeah, and then also there's the outsider situation, especially the
And then they'll know exactly who to convert. And
Yeah.
I nominate
it might not
Colton.
work.
No.
Okay.
The other
So yeah,
problem-
Dracula has his
Wait.
bluff rolls, and if he turned any minions, the minions started with a
With a roll.
with the roll as it is.
Yeah, so they have their own bluff roll as well.
I also
Sorry.
want to. I
So
just
it's-
want to comment one thing
Oh,
before
I
we get
tried.
started as well. Is
You
that some
tried
of
to
the
win.
Yes, no, never mind.
and
There's-
the Dracula probably would poison somebody on the first night to make sure they get before they convert someone. Why would they convert someone on the first night if they could get the person could get any information?
okay. Anyways,
That's true.
Yeah, because he.
Change of plans. Back to breakout rooms, guys.
But go ahead,
Yeah,
Colton,
hit-
if you want to tell us your role. I mean, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should tell us your role.
Colton, you start.
I would start if everyone was willing to do it.
Yeah,
but
we're willing. We start
We're-
from you.
we're
and then we
willing
go
to listen.
Jill, and then, come
I
on.
Why don't
was
you do a
going
star
to do
pass?
it
I quit.
too.
I'll quit after Colton says.
What?
I'll
I was
Alright,
going
I'll
to
come
do it
out. I
too.
am references.
What is
Hey,
that?
Nom, are you gonna open the breakout room?
And
No,
I like
I-
to look
I-
for reference.
I'm just changing name for Maya, Gil, and Colton. So
Oh, okay.
I would like to
I'm
say that
rules.
Colton claimed my role.
Adele, can I talk to you?
Oh, we have
Yeah,
a
we
double
have-
Oh,
name
that's
on
suspicious
Colton.
then.
Adele, I want to talk to you
Oh, this is
too.
interesting.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I wanna
I'll talk to you,
Adele.
Jason, after Colton.
Okay.
I like
Your
how my room
Adele.
name is appropriate in this script.
Well, I
as
mean,
well.
do you want to talk?
Okay.
I have sleeping boxes.
Should I?
Oh, who
should
you want
What,
to tell
is
me?
you're the Dracula?
Oh, I can't hear you because everybody's talking.
should I not be
Crystal
tracking whispers?
Who was that?
Anyone?
That you, AI?
People
Come on,
right now,
Chris.
Guami.
All right,
Well,
let's
I'll
go to
wait
your
till
room.
I guess I can wait till everybody.
So many people talking. It's so rough to do anything out there.
I am Dracula, and I know that I converted you.
You're dead. Now I must kill you.
I meant to come out as the other thing, the Fangu or whatever from a different game.
So you messed it up already. Especially since
So
I'm an
what are we doing?
outsider. Okay.
So what are we doing?
Well, what do we want to do? Okay, let's talk about this. How do we decide on who's bad and who's good?
I don't know. I typically wait until the end and then just lose.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, no, actually, I was really frustrated because I was pretty sure that you were good. Like I had wrestled with that. I had pretty much figured that out. You know, since you were the first to die, and there was literally no possibility where you would be evil. And then and then Candace told me that she checked the person next to you, and you were not on the same team. And then she checked the person next to them, and they were both on the same team. And it's like, huh. It's all so clear. I had like 4 pieces, and I just had to like plop them in. But
Yep.
you know, yeah. Oh
Way to go.
Well, the game got derailed by Jason when he like flew off the hinges and started yelling at me, and I was like, "Well, I don't know what's going on, but I want Jason to die."
Right? All of a sudden, it goes from "I'm trying to figure this out" to "I don't care about figuring this out. Just kill him."
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Mhm. So you
One
want to tell me your role? Yeah.
One
Oh,
thing's
yeah.
for sure
Mhm.
is that I know that I'm good,
Me too.
because even if I was converted, uh, uh, I'm good.
What? Oh.
Well, I almost said something. And then I decided to pull it back. So the weird thing about this is that, well,
Are you claiming the White Swan?
I don't know. What's the White Swan do?
I don't know. Well, then you're not the White Swan.
Cannot be marked. So what's the point of the marks? Because I was interpreting them as the bites, but that's actually not. I'm assuming that the minions have to do with the marks.
Oh yeah, that's right. The demon
So
Dracula
the vampire
can't mark.
can kill people with marks.
There's got to be one person that can't be churned, right? Yeah.
The White Swan.
No, they can be.
No.
He can be converted. All right, just tell me your role then. We'll look at this.
So
one.
here's the deal: is we have 2 bad players, which is less than normal. So the odds are that we're both good. I
Yep.
want to just start sharing, dude. I enjoy games more when I share on day 1.
And you know what? We might only have one bad player still because Dracula might have poisoned somebody instead of converting somebody.
So ultimately, I play to have fun. Sometimes I have fun by defecting. Sometimes I have fun by sharing. And I don't know that I play well, and I don't actually know that it matters if you play well in this game. So I'm going to come out to you. I
Okay.
am the Dracula.
You are the Dracula.
I am the clove merchant.
Should we go back and just tell people who you are and get you killed and call it a day? We'll go the next day.
Clove merchant.
Each night, choose a player. If they are targeted by a minion, the minion dies and Dracula is poisoned. Oh.
There's no minions in play, though. So basically, I just protected myself. And I'm pretty sure, although I don't really know, that Nam told me that was dumb. But I don't know that. Because so he kind of like commented, and I was like, I don't think Nam thinks that was a wise choice.
What?
I picked myself.
Oh, you picked yourself?
Well, why is that funny?
Because that might have been silly.
Well, no. So here's the thing. It seems like the only thing that I'm really doing this turn is protecting, and I don't want to get converted. Like, why would I want to be converted?
That's true.
So I protected myself from being converted. And here's the thing. I don't know who's good and who's bad. It would be dumber to protect Dracula. Well, no, actually it wouldn't, because then they'd be drunk.
The minion died.
Yeah, that would have been better. What acts first, Clove Merchant or Dracula? Yep, I acted first. So if I had picked Dracula, Dracula wouldn't have done anything. However, that's the thing, is so I picked myself, I protected myself from being converted. If I'd done anything else, it just would have been a shot in the dark and hoping for the best. And I chose to take my shot in the dark by sharing with you.
And you know what?
I don't want to take 2 shots in the dark because that's super dangerous.
That's fair. And you know what? Actually, that's not a bad move to protect yourself.
I don't think.
No.
I don't even know that Nam was saying it was a bad move. I mean, he may have just been telling me that he was going to go to a different breakout room. It's hard to tell sometimes what he's saying.
So you are the Clove Merchant.
Yeah.
You wanna pretend to be my role?
Sure.
And then you'll get attacked, and you can keep Clove Merchanting yourself.
Myself? Sure.
Yeah, and then you'll end up killing a minion.
I'll tell you whatever you want, so that you'll tell me your role.
You are the Clove Merchant, though.
Probably wasn't the best thing to say if I wanted you to. What did you say?
Now you got me suspicious. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Let it out.
I think you already did. Just do it again. It shouldn't be so hard the second time.
No, it's pretty hard. I'm the Watcher.
Is the Watcher powerful?
Kinda. I can tell you when 3 people are converted.
The first night, choose 3 minions, 3 players. Yep, each night if they are converted. So who did you pick?
Well, I don't know if I want to tell you all my information.
Well, okay, whatever. That's fine.
But I didn't pick you, so that concerns me. But you should clove merchant yourself, and then just, if anybody asks, you should say that you're the watcher, because then they're going to try and kill you if they're the minions or the demon, and then you're protected from both.
Do you think that really makes sense? Then I mean, at that point, then I really can't use my ability unless they like try to kill me a couple times and then just give up.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to kill you at least once.
Sure.
And then they might try a second time thinking you might
So should
use
I
it
just
on
go out
somebody
there
else.
and say I'm the watcher?
You do what you want.
I should probably not talk to you all day and then go out there and claim to be the watcher, because then they'll probably figure out that you're the watcher.
True. So we'll leave it at that, but I think you shouldn't just claim it, and you should do what you normally do with your rolls.
Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm really, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's
Sometimes
your
I
roll now.
defect.
Just use that roll. And I will do what I normally do, but I'll be the clove merchant, only I'm not going to tell anybody, because that's what I do.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, he just went with Alex.
Yeah, Colton was here and he disappeared. I'll catch him in a second. Okay.
Michael, are you Dracula?
Chris or Yahoo, are you guys? I'm just being honest.
What would you do if I said yes?
At this point, I'm going to talk to people who do one for one.
Let's kill you. That's all.
That's fair. Maybe Yahoo might, you know me, so you don't want to talk to me.
I'm just being honest. I don't want to, I'm waiting for Colton because I know he's going to do a one for one, so I'm fine with talking. I'm fine waiting and talking.
Adele, you want to talk?
That's a Yahoo saying he's not going to do one for one.
My place?
No, Jason.
My place.
Adele, before you go, just so you know.
Nope,
when
he's
I
already
asked-
gone. He's froze.
Oh. Okay, when I asked that question about did the minions find out who Dracula is immediately, a Yahoo said yes. So he might have been turned into a minion.
Chris,
Yes.
I got to talk to you at least once.
Oh boy, here we go.
Bill,
This is-
just so you know, are you doing one for ones or not?
What is one for one?
Like I want to only.
It means you
talk to
tell your
someone
role
who
directly.
can-
Yep.
I'm only want to do one for ones with people. So anyone who will do a one for one.
Oh, I can do one. Well, I'm
Colton,
not not telling my full role because I don't
do
know
one
if I
for
get
one,
convert.
and that's all I'm talking to in turn one, which is going to be Colton because I know he will. Colton,
Sure.
Colton,
I can tell you my. Let me talk to Chris first, and then I can tell my role.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
let's go to
time.
your garage or your
Sure.
gauge
my room
cars.
over
How much longer do we have now?
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to your room. Hello.
Since I was mean to you, I'm gonna choose to trust you in this game. To hopefully that you don't get converted to become that. So I told most people that I'm in top half of the, but I will tell that I'm the immune. So my unfortunately my role doesn't do anything for everybody other than myself.
You are unable to be converted to a
To be
vampire.
converted, so I can become a vampire.
Oh,
That's why I'm not like that's why I don't want to tell people my role, because if they pick on me, they won't know until the next night. They could waste one night. They don't lose. They could. I ask Num how this works, and he told me that all that happens is that they don't get conversion that night, but they don't know. So, but they still get. They don't lose that one conversion. They can still try to convert somebody later on.
so they'll. Okay.
They will know what I am as soon as they try to convert me. That's the only problem. But at least we gain one night with nobody poison or anything.
Well, will they know that? So,
Well,
like,
because
maybe they'll
I'm
think
not-
that you convert.
until the next day. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to handle that. I'm actually a little nervous now.
Yeah, because then they might come to you the next day and be like, "I converted you last night." They might,
Oh.
maybe. That would be interesting.
I don't know how to react to that. Well, we'll
Yes,
see, I
I'm
guess,
the
when it
young
happens.
Dracula or whatever. I don't know.
I guess we'll see when it happens. That's actually a good point. I didn't think about that. Because all I was told by Nam is that they wouldn't lose their vote, but they probably would know. I think Dracula gets told. I think that's why he told me.
Mm.
Dracula gets told. I think that's the thing.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, because they will tell me who the Dracula is. But if I don't get converted, I don't learn who the Dracula is. Right?
True. Yeah, you won't.
I'll ask him one more time.
To be fair, this is kind of like the snake charmer role. Okay.
No, not really,
Well,
because now there's no risk for me to become evil, though. The snake charmer, I could become evil.
or
In
you
this case,
or you started evil and it's a bluff roll and it's a pretty good bluff roll.
that could
That's
be.
my problem.
That could be. Yeah, I know you don't need to tell me. I'm just like last game I took a gamble on Maya. And I got lucky, so I'm taking a gamble on you this time. We did lose last night, though. But,
We did.
Yeah.
But not because of me.
No.
I don't
it was
think so.
because of me. It was because of me.
Was it? I
Yeah,
don't-
because I couldn't decide between Candace and Scott.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a good townsfolk, so you pick the right person, at least tell
For
everything
now.
to. Yeah,
At least for
exactly.
now.
Hopefully I'll not be converted. I will. I don't want to be converted.
Sounds good.
I'm hoping there's a conversion last night, but maybe there isn't. I don't know.
I find difficult because why would they give a convert without passing in the bluffs? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. No, that's right.
Okay.
All right, let's go back. Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, is everyone here? No,
No.
Yahoo and Adele.
Michael.
I'm here.
Oh, Michael's here.
Wait,
You just make
Adele.
the one is missing.
with
Adele
Adele
and
and
Yahoo.
Adele and Yahoo.
okay.
No, Michael.
Welcome back. This is the first day, so we have 8 minutes for discussion and nomination starting now.
I say we don't kill. It makes no
Wow.
sense.
That's
Jason.
a terrible idea.
Like
Well-
last game, you were like, "We need to kill. We need to kill. We need to kill." Let's not
but
make this mistake
I
again.
think we just
Now
have to
you're
get
like, "Let's not
lucky.
kill."
The
It's
sooner
not
we get lucky,
Friday
the better.
anymore.
The longer we let this go on, the more time the demon has to sink their teeth into a good player that we trust. And
That's good.
I
If you want to turn
guess.
evil.
So we want to kill everybody before
But let's-
he does.
Let's kind of be
That's what we
honest
wanna
here.
do?
I think we know who
And
the
most of you want to
the-
be evil. Like,
I'd
come
rather
on.
take the 1 out of 11 that I win right now.
I think we know who
Yeah,
Dracula is.
That is true.
It's clearly Adele. He dresses nice, just like
Actually,
Dracula, all the time. He never goes
Who
out during the
irons a
day. He
shirt
stays
that
in the house.
intricately-
Chris, I'm pretty sure that's sunlight that I'm seeing in Adele's room.
No,
I don't
that's
think
just a bright
Dracula
light.
eats nachos, okay? Like, I think that is a good
Mm,
defense.
I
for
What
it.
think
kind
he
of nachos are
does.
they?
It's sunlight,
Yeah,
like
He
it's
plain
quickly moves
nachos.
when the pizza delivery is there.
Let's
at
just
the
go back
door.
to killing every day, every time.
Yeah, we
Like,
never see
okay.
the people who drop off your food, Adele. We just
Yeah.
see you continue to bring in
It's like, hey,
food.
can I order some nachos?
Okay, so if that's the case,
Happens behind that door back
if
there.
that's the case, then I don't know. Does anyone have suspicions?
Man, did your tune just change?
No. I
Was a quick conversion.
Wow.
Check my chat. I was tickled about something too. I don't know what that was. That was
Every single
interesting.
townsfolk role. Well, no. Okay. Here's a better idea. If someone realizes, if someone's a demon, no. But the problem is, if it's acceptable, then it's going to screw with us. And
We have an
Kurt-
extra outsider.
Nom, can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes.
The vampire and converter both say they are marked and bitten and informed. Does that mean you will visit a player and say that you've been bit?
Yes, I would told them that they had been converted to a minion. I
No,
was
converted.
then
Just if you're bitten.
No, not converted,
all.
just bitten.
The vampire says each night choose a player. They are marked as bitten and informed. That means they will be informed that they have been bit, that they have that mark.
That should
That's
be
my
a yes,
interpretation of it.
so
That was
so
hard.
they only know that they have been bitten. They don't know
Yeah, yeah.
if they have been bitten by either a vampire or the
Mm.
converter.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
They
just
could
learned
hide
you
it.
were bit last night.
But we do learn if we get bit, though.
So
Yeah.
was anyone bit? Was anyone bit
Okay,
this time?
that's what I want.
nobody was
Big
big because
Whammy. That's a word.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
theoretically
that's all we
possible.
needed was to wait.
It was theoretically
There goes your
possible
word,
for the
bit.
demon to convert and then the
Came
new
up the other day when we
minion
were playing
to
just
bite.
one bit.
Oh,
That
you're right.
was
So what does the bitten do exactly? Just show up as a as an evil player. That's
you
it?
are halfway to. It's a two-step process. You get bit, and then you either die or you get converted, depending on who's. Or no, I'm sorry, poisoned. What was it?
Yeah, converted or dead. Converted or dead.
But there's a ton of healing rolls, so if you were bitten, maybe you should say you were bitten. If someone
And so
was
it's clarify again. It's theoretically possible for what's the night order? Vampire to bite you, and then the converter to convert you in the same night.
No, because Dracula only Dracula goes at night 0, right?
Well, no, not night 0. I'm
No.
just saying in general. In future nights.
Well, Dracula goes the last in future nights.
Yeah, Dracula aside, I'm saying between the vampire, because those are the two people that bite. And if someone's bit when they choose them, something else happens. So if the vampire bites somebody on the following night, tomorrow or tonight, if the vampire bites somebody and then the infector, or I'm sorry, the converter,
Yeah, it will convert.
attacks
Yep,
them,
yep.
that conversion will happen because they are.
But nobody, because the Num said that. Didn't you say that Dracula doesn't bite, right?
Yeah, Dracula
There
doesn't.
was no
I
time
understand it's
yet.
not. I'm
Minions,
just
the
asking a
vampire-
mechanical
No.
question.
It's
in
just you,
general.
you can get double bit in one night, and the last one who bit you is the one that will
So
take
here's
effect.
the thing. Here's the thing. Can I just
How you
say-
get double bit?
The vampire
Never
bites you
mind,
and the
never mind.
converter bites you.
I'm asking a
at the same
specific
night.
scenario. It's something
Okay,
like that.
let me just say something. If someone was bit, they should say it because
They cannot be bit.
Wait. Let me
Wait,
explain
no.
it. Because we have, if there's a clove person can pick that person, and the minion will die if they try to bite him again. Or if you have a priest could help him. There's so many roles that could help with a person who's bitten if they say they're bitten.
Well, the other option is that we could
That's
actually
it.
kill them and then they couldn't be
Well,
converted.
I get that, but there's no way someone can be bit on night
No,
0.
no. Dracula converts, then
No, they
newly converted minions are next.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
To be honest,
someone-
I'd like to
that's
come
what
out.
I was saying. If
I think my
someone-
role is actually useless. I am the priest, and I'm pretty sure that anybody that gets bit will, like, if they come out as bit the following day, they will get bit by, or they'll get re-attacked by the, what's it called? The vampire
The
or
other
converter
bits.
before I act. So my acting will not be relevant. I have to pretty
No,
much
but-
pick someone in the same night that they got picked by the minion. And I
So
think
what's
that's
your
incredibly
role?
unlikely,
Wrist.
and my ability is pretty whatever.
No,
So
but
if
we
he
can
kills
actually
me, cool.
work with that Colton because we can see who is talking to each other. Because the only way they can actually do that is they have to talk to each other at daytime.
Yes. So anyway,
That's the
with
only way they
someone-
can do a double bite on the same person, unless it's coincidence. And
Double bite
coincidences don't
aside,
happen every single.
the vampire bites someone, I don't randomly pick them, and then the
The
following
vampire-
night, the vampire
yeah.
will pick them again before I have the chance to pick them. They will be dead
But the-
before I can
but-
cure the
Oh,
disease.
oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Protectors
No, I
of
got you,
clove
got you.
motion.
So the only way
Gotcha.
it works is basically if I pick them the same night the vampire picks them the first night, or the same.
Or if there's protectors or clove merchants in the game, they could.
Yes, no, or if that, but we're talking specifically about Colton's
The
role.
priest, yeah, it's kind of garbage.
It's not garbage though. Let's say there's a protector or a clove merchant. The clove merchant picks the person. You also pick the person. Clove merchant protects him. The minion dies, and then you protect, and then you get rid of.
I
their
guess,
body.
I guess, yeah.
There,
You have to
there's
coordinate.
obscure scenarios it's not sure, but anyways, that's my role.
Independently, it's garbage. With other roles, it can be used well.
Some
But it's
people,
not-
nobody might have been bit
We're
either
probably gonna
for
lose
night
our
1.
priest. I know that.
Was anyone
Anyways,
bit? Was anyone actually bit? That's the
Can
question.
we kill somebody? I don't.
Yeah, I
know.
don't think
can be
anybody was
bit.
bit actually.
No one
you
can be
bit?
bit.
Yes, they can be bit. Because
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying
Vampire
this,
and
Anthony.
converter can bite the first night.
Yeah.
Vampire
But-
could bite. Yes, someone could have been bit.
Only if
What?
there was a
The vampire and
conversion.
converter don't go on 0th night. I don't
Yeah,
get
they
it.
do. They
Yeah,
don't
they
have
do.
the star.
It-
They
They
would.
do?
They
Yeah,
would
they don't have
if,
this. They have no star.
if the demon
Asterisks.
decided to convert on night 1, because the demon acts night 1. I assume they can't kill.
Yeah, they
No,
cannot
They
kill
can't
on night
kill.
one.
It's either
So
poison.
likely they would convert
poison
it.
or convert. If they converted on night 1 and the nom rolls vampire or converter, I believe that the vampire or converter would act night 1 or night
Yep.
0, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but why would the
Yeah.
vampire convert someone before they get their role then? Like
The Dracula.
That's what they
Dracula,
want to do,
sorry,
so
the
they have a team.
Yeah.
right, but without giving a chance to the team to
I think it's
learn
probably more
their
likely-
townfolk role or
Probably
other
more
role.
likely they poison somebody.
Everyone gets their
But
console
it exists as an
first.
option. I'm
I'm
just saying
gonna
it's
say-
possible.
I'm assuming
can't
now
get
that
over
we did it would say you were this, now you're this. I'm
not
assuming
saying it
that
was-
them hanging.
It's probably not a good idea, but it is possible. So that's why Jason is asking if anyone was bit, and you guys are just
Right.
saying, "Oh, it's not possible." It is possible.
It is
Right.
possible.
It is possible.
It's actually
I don't
quite
think it's
possible.
what happened.
Was anyone actually bit? That's the first question, and then we.
Well,
can-
nobody's coming out with it, so apparently not.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
Yep.
So no one was bit. No one's gonna say.
Okay,
I
we can
was
drop
bit.
that now.
Okay,
Cool.
now we can drop that. Now we can
Now,
drop
who
that.
wants to be nominated?
Also, yeah, your priest thing with can't receive any marks makes no sense with the Knight Order.
Yep.
I had to figure this.
Yeah, it's probably that I should probably act
All right.
before.
Yeah, you should act before. The way
It's
you
fine.
worded, you should act before.
Well, you
Like
just got that
So-
wrong.
It's
Tell him
fine.
I
It's
said
it's
thank
It's an
is this the
outsider.
first time this has been
The funny
play
thing
tested?
is-
Or no, you said Glomby's played this before.
I played this
In
once.
night 0, you're in the top
Once.
3. Night 1,
Once.
Recently or like a long time ago?
in
Yeah,
night,
night zero. Why is night
A
zero?
long time
like,
ago.
Why is he on the top in night zero
That's
and then
not
on the
new.
bottom night one? It
Probably
doesn't make
been
sense.
probably been 6 months or so.
well, let's ask the
Oh.
storyteller. Let's ask the storyteller. It's a priest.
Isn't it usually consistent?
Rolls or not? I guess is our
What
question.
was your question?
The priest, is it meant to go after the rolls or before the rolls? Because on
It is after a roll. I check it.
Because the
if
way that
there's
he
a-
put it, there's
it
no
is
way to
what-
get the mark after the priest asks anyway. So why is that in his character?
I don't know. I just type in the.
well, only
Hey,
because
No,
what-
because
what-
of the
You
0th
can-
night. Because of the 0th night. Just because of that
Zero
0th
at
night.
night,
That's
you
why.
have the
It's
priest
fine.
going
So
between
anyways,
protector and
I don't think I
cold
should
merchant.
die, but my roll's garbage, so
So
I'll probably become evil.
question, why in the 0th night did the priest go first, but go between the protector and cold merchant?
Just because.
Not the night they don't.
Just because. It doesn't make sense, but whatever.
Okay, then we'll. Okay,
Anyways, can we just kill somebody? I want this game to go on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want my
I
1 out of 10.
nominate Michael because, like, it's got to be Michael.
Yep. Gotta be Michael. I agree.
Guilty as charged.
Okay, make your case, Adele.
My accusation is I've confirmed 4 people, and Michael's not part of the 4 people. So, yeah, that's it.
Okay,
That's all I got.
Michael.
Claim your seat, everybody.
I'm okay with dying. I'd rather not die right now because I do want to confirm whether I'm actually what I think I am.
What?
So what is the advantage of killing somebody? Like if there's only one evil
Uh-oh.
person?
If he's Dracula, we win.
Dracula, we win. So could I just add in
Oh.
something?
That's a
I
shot in
don't-
the dark.
So I just want to add in something, and
Oh
this
god, I
may-
could be Renfield.
this may not be good info, but I wanted to do a 1-for-1 with Michael, which I've done with other people because in this game there's no reason. And Michael said, "Why don't we do a 3-for-3?" I don't know if that means he's bad or not, but
No.
I'm just saying that that's extra reason why I'm going to vote for him because I did 1-for-1s with like a few people, and he wouldn't just do a 1-for-1, and he's still trying to figure out his role, which I don't understand, but
Hey,
that's
Well,
why.
it could
Um,
be Renfield. There's a very real possibility I'm Renfield. That's why I'm saying I want to see if I actually am what I am.
I still don't understand why do we have to
Hey.
kill somebody?
with that, I'm going to start a vote on Michael in 3, 2, 1.
We don't
You
really
think you're
learn
Renfield.
information without
crap.
killing people.
We're probably gonna kill you if you think
I
you're
didn't realize
Renfield.
there was a
That
drunk.
makes
Oh my
sense.
goodness.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
have no way of
it's-
knowing
So,
that yet.
Colton, you're the swing vote. Or
I
you will
don't
be
I
if
don't
you
think
just-
Michael's a good kill. I'd rather kill somebody else that I know nothing about. Also haven't wait, I have to take my seat, okay.
Michael
Five
didn't
votes
vote
not
on
enough.
himself. That was suspicious.
Michael, we stay for a day. Is there any other nomination? And you have to claim your seat, Alex, and Candice.
Oh, I thought I was in it.
So
originally.
technically, any one of us can be Renfield, right? Because
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds
No, except the Dracula.
except
Yeah, I
for
was gonna say,
Dracula.
except Dracula, you know
One
you're
of
not.
you. Okay, got it.
Unless someone wants to claim an outsider role, and then we know we don't have Renfield.
No, you don't. There's so many roles that add outsiders.
There's yeah, there's at
That is
least
true.
+1 outsider, so we have at least 2
Yeah.
outsiders. If
Okay.
we only have 1 claim, then maybe we do have a Renfield.
Why is there at least +1? So
Because
someone,
of
Because there's
because
at
of
least plus
Because information, that's why.
there's either a vampire
information.
or
He just knows,
exposure.
okay?
There's an
Two
exposer or a
roles.
slayer. One of the
Add an
two.
outsider.
Got it.
And I'm assuming that someone's claimed one of them.
I'll nominate Candice because she's always evil.
Oh,
Colton, nominate Candice. Make your case, Colton.
I haven't talked to her, and there's like a 90% chance that she's evil, based on statistics.
statistics got you.
Candice?
I would just like to say that that is accurate. But in this game today, I told you I'm rules. No, seriously, I'll come out with my role. I am the exposer. I'm the one who knows that there is an outsider.
So Guami talks to you?
Yep.
Hey,
Okay.
with that, I'm going to start a vote on Candice.
Oh, I mean,
Told you.
no.
2,
Y'all are
1.
nosy. What when you don't have to be nosy.
No, just to
don't
make sure that like
understand.
Guami isn't making up stuff, you know?
So he's like, we stand in the same sky. He's like, the sky is blue. And I'm like, yes, the sky is blue. Did you talk
No,
to
that
Guami?
sky is purple. I will argue with that sky is purple.
I'm sorry.
So
Because
anyone,
Guami's the one who claimed the outsider thing, so I just wanted to see if it's
Yes.
connecting.
Okay, 4 votes not enough.
I
10
nominate
seconds.
Alex.
Okay, Oyahu nominate Alex. Make your case.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Alex is always an outsider, and it often changes in the middle of the game, so he probably is bad.
Are you an
My defense
outsider,
is,
Alex?
Okay,
You're
Alex.
right. And if I die, somebody else will get it.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Hey.
oh my God.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Right.
Hey, with that, I'm going to start a vote on Alex in 3, 2, 1, starting.
That sounds susceptibly
I think killing a
suspicious.
susceptible is actually really interesting because it just
Oh,
actually
no.
kind of it
I
confirms that
will
he was
not
good.
be a part of
And then
this.
whoever becomes susceptible is actually confirmed.
There's
good.
a lot of people being a part
So I
of
think
this.
killing susceptible is actually.
Oh
really
God.
Nam, give it
Here
to
we
someone
go.
who voted.
It confirms
Leave the
2
people who
people.
didn't vote.
It confirms 2 people.
Give it to somebody who voted.
Don't give it to me. I didn't vote.
Yeah, don't give
Oh,
him
and
a-
Jason
What the heck?
wanted the susceptible to move.
Well, I don't believe him. He's a liar.
7 vote is enough.
Jason's
Alex currently in charge as well.
Dracula.
Is there any other
What's going
nomination?
on?
It doesn't say must, it says might.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
Nam.
sure Nam
Yeah.
will know might and
Have you
Nam.
ever played in storytellings before?
It's always. It's not might.
But the
It's
thing is,
we,
once we did that, we had to kill him because if not, he could turn into a minion overnight if Dracula.
Yeah, especially
That
after
was
becoming
fair.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
now,
we
now
coulda
someone
killed
else
him-
could turn
coulda
into a
killed him
minion.
after he became evil.
Alex
Excellent
has
idea.
What are you
been
what are you
executed
saying?
and
Good
died.
idea.
Don't make
Yeah.
it mean.
Everyone
Nam.
going
Leave
to
me
speak,
alone.
please.
The game is over, right?
No.
Dang it.
Unfortunately, probably not.
I think Jason's evil, and he converted Mike. That's my suspicion. But it's early, and that's subject to change. And it will subjectly change every 5 minutes or less, maybe 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Colton died during the night. This is the second day, so you have 6 minutes for discussion. Whispering, starting now.
Colton died.
So we discussed my role.
It was a bit too
And-
OP. They had to kill you.
No, actually, it's not as bad.
Exactly.
I wasn't considering the fact of like the Van Helsing will mark people at random, and I can remove that I can remove that mark. So it's not just the bite mark; it also removes other marks. as
Dracula
well.
mark.
Well,
It didn't seem like
Well,
you
the
were
evil
awful
team
quick to throw
figured it
that
out
roll
before
into
you
garbage.
did.
What's
I
that?
want to talk to either Kwame
I
or
was like, we got to get that.
Hey,
Kwame.
Yeah, I'm fine
Jason.
with being dead one way or another.
Kwame.
The thing is, Van Helsing gives a random.
My room,
Like,
Jason.
no one is told.
Right. So it's still I have to pick people at random, but it's like
Yeah.
it's still useful to be able to clear people. And obviously later on when there's fewer people.
Well,
It's
it-
like if you got a ping on that person, it's like okay, you know that they didn't have a mark. So
You get a ping if you cured it or not.
well, so like if there was a Van Helsing and I just cleared Adele and they checked Adele and Jason and got a ping, I would say, well, it's either that Adele is like Jason could be it or have a
Right.
mark, but Adele doesn't have a mark, so it's Adele if it's Adele.
Van Helsing doesn't
It's
look
'cause
like
he-
they're on the night order anyway. Hey, Colton, can we speak?
I was about to ask Colton if I could talk to him too. So
You sure the
go-
night order is correct, no?
You
There's
don't
no
need
Van
There's no
anything.
Van
Helsing.
Helsing on it.
Okay, so we don't have Van Helsing in the game because no one complained.
Okay, who wanted to talk? Michael?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Your room.
and me after him if you get out in time.
Candace, Mile, Maya, Gil, one of you want to talk?
I can talk. Sure.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so let's see here.
Are we group talking or we just talking?
No, I was just asking, and he was the one that responded. So I'm talking
First,
to
okay.
Gil.
I'm fine with group. I'm fine anyway.
Well, I like one-on-one. I prefer that.
All
It's
right,
less weird.
so I'll go to
I'm
your
going to my
room then.
place.
Well, we can safely say nobody converted last night, right?
Actually,
Because
seriously,
somebody
I'm going to
died.
Widow's place.
No, the minions can convert, right?
Well, now I gotta look.
What'd you do last night, Adele?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I don't know.
Uh
I
huh.
actually did not do anything. I actually did not do anything.
Chris, you look too innocent.
That's because I am.
No, you look extra innocent.
To the point of innocence. Got it. Yep.
It might be double innocent, but you know that's reverse, right?
No, that's a double positive. It's like 2 + 2, not -2 plus -2.
Yep.
Or
It's
whatever.
times, not plus.
Yep,
Even
exactly.
times.
All right, your logic checks out. I'll leave you alone.
Candace, you say you want to talk?
Yeah,
Each night.
in my
she's-
place.
The fact that you didn't take away my dead vote because I'm a vampire, so you're not the exposer.
Come on,
Come on.
my room.
Your
Okay, so the Draculander minion. Michael, how did you survive last night?
I have no
Like,
idea.
you are guaranteed a demon in the last, what? You said 2 or 3 new scripts?
Yeah, I was a demon. I've only played Ides once. I was a demon. I've only played the Crazy Train once. I was a demon in that too.
Adele,
Oh,
nothing changed, right?
nothing changed, yeah.
Okay, good.
Boring as usual.
I think Michael was a good kill yesterday.
talk to
We should have
Guame.
just killed him.
I already talked to him.
All the
I already
pain and
talked to him. I
suffering he's
didn't realize
caused.
you didn't. He knows.
But can I get something from him? Like, because I got
If you
nothing.
want to, you can get
Okay.
talk
So
to
Guame,
him.
let's talk.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me take some notes.
On who's talking to whom?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have people in the sleeping box. We have people in the caboose.
So Maya, do you want to talk? Because we're next to each
I'll
other.
talk to you, Jason. I'll come to your
Okay,
room.
sounds good. My room or
Yeah,
yours?
sleeping boxes
come
and
to yours.
caboose.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Adele, my room.
Yep.
Come on. Where's my room?
Each night. It doesn't look like minions can kill. Unless there's a bitten player. I guess. Yeah, okay.
No, yeah, minions can kill. It's not a one-step process though. Like they either both minions have
Uh-oh, Michael's frozen. And Michael's gone. Could be a vampire. Jeepers. I admitted you already. Come on now.
So the first night, Dracula could have created a vampire, which could have bitten Colton and then bitten him again the second night to kill him.
I would have been informed I was bit though, and I was not.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
So I was killed by Dracula last night. So,
Good point.
well, that was annoying.
Jason, can I talk to you?
So I think he might have poisoned the first night, possibly.
Hey, Wami, can I talk to
Okay.
you?
Your room, Jason.
Sure.
Yours.
My room.
Uh,
no,
let's
your
go to
room.
my room.
All right.
I just want to talk.
Okay, Chris, let's talk.
I'll
You
come
you
in the
heard,
room.
you understood my code.
Okay, we can talk.
Okay.
We'll go to
play.
your observation glass room.
Okay, sure. So, welcome to my observatory glass room.
with a lot of watermarks all over it.
Yeah, ignore that. Ignore that. Okay, so you want to do a 1 for 1?
Never.
1 for 3?
I'll do a 1 for 8. That's fine.
How about one? How about one for someone else? Like not for your role, for someone's role that I don't know. Maya, Chris, Maya, Michael, Jill. I know everyone else's role.
Do you really? What's a Yahoo's?
I'm not gonna say unless you give me something. We gotta reciprocate here.
I will tell you if you got accurate information or not on a Yahoo, because I already talked to him.
So you could tell me like he's top half, bottom half, and then we'll narrow it down slowly until if we see we're both matching. So like you'll say bottom half, and then I'll say bottom of bottom half, and then you'll say, you know.
I have to look and see where he is.
Okay.
He is. Oh, we only got 50 seconds. Bottom.
Bottom of bottom.
Bottom.
Yep. He told me he's the watcher. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That is one way to like, you know.
Yep.
It's kind of close, I guess.
All right. We've confirmed that he's telling.
We confirmed that Yahoo, but we didn't give any information about ourselves.
That's true. I am a townsfolk.
You are a townsfolk. You haven't turned into the susceptible?
Nope. And I do not live near a Yahoo.
Oh, so you are the vampire hunter / slayer / clove merchant / paranoid / priest. Got you.
Yeah. Now, what about you?
I live somewhere near you, probably.
Oh, but you're not near. You're not me. So
I'm nearer to you than to a Yahoo.
So you're either like Van Helsing, the white. Oh.
Conversation about this that I should not come to my role because.
Well,
I was in the middle of confirming.
I'll tell you my role. I just don't think it was a good idea.
No, you definitely. I don't know.
Okay, so anyway, I have info that Gil is a vampire.
Okay, wait, hold on.
We can't talk.
We can't talk. Okay, welcome back, everyone. This is the second day. You have 6 minutes for this, 7 minutes for discussion and voting. Starting now.
If I'm not drunk or Renfield or anything else, or whoever I might have talked to, whatever. The point is, there's info that Gil is a vampire. That's why Gil, if you supposedly have a role that doesn't turn into a vampire ever, you need to explain why.
I just had another talk. I don't think I should have come out to tell that I'm the immune, because now the minions won't pick me, and that was my only power. If the minions would bite me, they would die. That's why I think it's a mistake in coming out of my role.
So then the question, Gil, is this:
Okay, can we kill you now?
If you are immune,
sure, that's an option. Yeah.
So here's my question: if you are immune, and let's say there's a vampire hunter who saw you as a vampire in turn 2 and saw someone not as a vampire in turn 1, then the person they didn't see as a vampire
What
in turn
say
1
you?
is an actual vampire then, correct? Because they'd have to be poisoned in turn 1, so both of their info would be reversed, correct?
Let me read my rule again.
So if the person was poisoned, they would have
Because
had to be poisoned in turn 1. They would have had
That
to
was
been
an
poisoned.
action.
They would have had to been poisoned in turn 1 instead of turn 2, if that's the case, because Colton died, correct? And if they saw you as a vampire in turn 2, Gil, and you're the immune, then the person who they saw in turn 1 they got a no one is actually a vampire. Is this all correct so far? Does anyone have any questions?
Sorry, I'm not that smart.
I'm sure it's flawless.
Tell me that again.
Okay, let's say a vampire hunter saw you on turn 2 as yes, you're a vampire, which you're saying is impossible because you're immune.
I'm immune.
Therefore, the vampire hunter must be drunk. And if they're drunk, then the person.
I don't know. I mean, you guys can kill me, and then that gets off the.
No, I'm fine not killing you, but I want to make sure this logic all makes sense. The vampire. So Dracula poisoned someone in turn 1. If Dracula poisoned the vampire hunter in turn 1, they obviously didn't poison him in turn 2 because Colton was killed. So if the vampire hunter was poisoned in turn 1, therefore they saw you on turn 2 as a yes, you're a vampire.
So you're
But
saying
they
somebody saw me, but you didn't explain that. Somebody saw
the
me as a
vampire hunter
vampire.
saw you, but this was on turn 2. So therefore they saw someone else on turn 1 as a no. But if the vampire hunter is poisoned,
Okay, I understand your logic now. You didn't tell me that somebody had seen me as.
Jason, the one who's poisoned by Dracula is permanently poisoned.
I
But
know,
just by
that's
the
what
way.
I'm saying. So they're permanently poisoned. So therefore, if Gil was seen as a yes on turn 2, that person would have had to been poisoned for turn 1 also, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So therefore, the person they saw
Unless there was an infector.
But it can be true information even though they're poisoned.
It can be.
There's also unless there's one of the first convert might have been an infector, which would infect for only one night.
Well, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I don't know, and that's why I was hesitant to come out with my role, because I even said like my role is the kind of role that I'm gonna say and I'm gonna be target. The other reason is that I thought I didn't think I should have my role because
wait.
Now they won't pick
I'm not
me.
going after you. I'm not going after you.
Jason is going after the
You
first.
just told me I was on the chopping block.
I'm
You just
going
told
after
me
the other person. I just want to make sure that the other person is therefore reversed and the other person is a vampire. That's
but
what
it's
I'm
not necessary. It's not necessary.
But you don't need to get excited about it. It's
Okay.
just, yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm not going
Mike, like as Michael brought up, he's right. Yeah, if there was an infector, the infector could have poisoned the hunter on night 2, and the vampire could have killed. Or Dracula.
If I think I heard you guys saying that it may have been Dracula poisoning somebody, but I don't think that could be, because wouldn't somebody not have died if that was the case?
No, on
First
the
of
0th
all,
night.
first of
The
all,
0th night.
I'll tell you something.
Night
If
zero.
I
Okay,
if I
yep,
was
you're right.
Dracula, if I was Dracula, I would never pick the immune, because that is like put a target onto your back. I don't think
it kind of does.
So wait. So there's two theories. Either Dracula poisoned someone on day 1, or Dracula created a minion on turn 1, and the minion is the infector specifically, because no
Yes.
one's claiming that they were bitten yet.
That sounds.
Yep.
That sounds.
So if the
And they
infector was-
poisoned the person that checks.
So if the infector was picked on night 1, do we think that the infector would have picked? If the infector picked vampire hunter both nights, then the person who came out as a no can still be a yes. Like
Well, I will say
Possible,
the-
but that is
if
a.
the minion,
I
if
will
your
say the-
theory is right, then that person was made night 1. Do they act night 1?
They do.
Yes, they do.
I'm just
They
trying
do.
to follow. I'm
do.
trying to follow the theory.
Yeah.
So
all made
Jason,
minions do act the day they're made.
Jason,
Yeah.
that's not what happened.
Then what happened?
Not that.
You think Gil's evil?
Jesus.
Then what happened?
Ow.
Or the
I'm not gonna stop.
Ragnarok.
I'm
or
not
whatever.
gonna play after 10.
Can I ask a question that I think is worth addressing?
Oh.
I've heard. Let's see. I've heard a signaler claim. Has anyone claimed that they were told that they were picked by a signaler?
Nope.
That's a lie.
So then either they're lying or they're Renfield.
Yeah, the Renfields
And
and other
either way, they
options
should
is
die.
drunk stuff.
If good aligned.
Or they
The-
picked 2 evil players.
The vampire hunter could be
The
Renfield.
odds. I think we killed them because you seem like you know who they are.
Who?
I
What?
suggest we kill them.
I suggest we kill the signaler if you're saying
Yeah.
someone's claiming signaler. I agree with that.
All right, I'll come out. I'm the signaler.
Oh, I wanted to kill you anyways. Okay.
I chose Jason. I chose Jason and Guami last night, and so either I'm poisoned or Renfield, or they're both evil.
No, that's impossible. They're
Or
not
no, well, one's evil.
Just
They don't
walk away
both have
from
to be
this
evil.
info like it's just not what it
Yeah,
is, with nothing to back it up.
No. Either Michael's poisoned or he's evil.
Yeah.
That is the
Jason,
better
you really gonna
options.
back
I think this
yourself
is
out
going to be
of
one of
the
those
line?
games where
I didn't
Or
get
he's the
zero
Renfield.
poison in the game, and we're
What are you
just
talking
like
about
everyone's
backing
like, "Oh, I'm poisoned."
I didn't
The
think
night one,
It's
the night one was right, and there's things that I know what you know. Okay, I
But you
know
don't know
what
what
you
I
know.
know.
But we're not talking about the name.
No.
We're not talking about the signaler.
I have another
But we
question.
need when I'm not talking about.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
follow
your
me
Can I
question,
ask a
along,
roll
Coco?
Jason.
question real quick? Renfield, when they get told you are now such and such minion, do they learn the actual demon, or is it like a lunatic and they might learn a random player?
They might learn random player.
Okay.
Useless.
Michael's
We
got to
thought,
be
we
the
thought
kill.
we could use you to find the demon, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Michael's got to be the kill. Michael's got to be the kill.
Who'd you
Because
pick
I
the
didn't-
first
I
night
didn't
then?
get a thing.
Yeah.
I don't
did it.
think
I did it
so.
yesterday,
I don't
and I'll
think
do it
so.
today. I
Well-
nominate Michael.
Jason, why are you trying to talk yourself out of something that you were told straight up and down?
Because Candace, I'll explain why next turn. If you want me to explain why, I'll explain why next turn.
Well, the thing is, Michael and whatever vampire hunter cannot both be poisoned, right? So
Correct.
Yes,
So-
they can be.
How?
It could be poisoned on night.
What?
we only had 2 nights.
Yeah.
It could be.
You cannot
Could
create a
be.
minion and poison on the
Yeah,
same
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
'cause we
you're
had a
right.
kill.
You're right.
We
You're right.
cannot.
So yes, wait. There is an instance of that. There is an instance. Dracula. No, you're right. Because if Dracula,
You can, because you have to create a minion and kill Colton. You have to do both of those.
Yes, or if Dracula didn't create a minion, then
Then
they
it's only 1
poison
poison and 1 kill. Yes.
and 1 kill. So therefore, both can't be poisoned.
Yep.
Hold on. If we'll settle this rule. If Dracula created a minion night 1, would they have acted? The
Oh, they
minion.
would have. They
Yes,
would have
yes,
acted
we
actually.
already know
But,
that.
but on
So-
the second night, they wouldn't have poisoned. both.
Theoretically, it's possible for night 1, Dracula makes a minion, and that minion poisoned the bounty hunter, or whatever it's called, the vampire hunter.
Yeah.
And then last night, I was killed by a demon, and the minion then picked the
Michael.
signaler. So it is
Yeah, yeah.
possible.
It is
Unlikely.
possible, but not on the same night. Like the
But-
Jill
Jill
pick.
as a
The Jill
yes.
pick.
The bounty hunter got Gil as a yes on turn 2, so the bounty hunter has to be poisoned.
Well, who did
Or
the signaler
Jill.
Not
pick night
necessarily.
0?
Okay, Colton, let me add this to the mix. The hunter saw me on night 1 and got a no.
So they weren't poisoned.
You got a no or a yes? I was told they had a yes.
What, for
By
night
whom?
1?
That was
Night 0. you mean?
No,
Night
they
1
got a
on Gil.
no. They got a yes on Gil.
Yeah, they got a no on Candace and a yes on Gil, which if they were poisoned, then therefore Candace would be evil, Gil wouldn't. If Gil's
I think
evil-
Gil's a
No.
better kill than Michael.
Well,
I'm fine with it.
Because does anyone
Either
have,
one. I'm okay with either one. Yeah. So okay.
if we
so I
supposedly
retract
have
my
2 outsiders, because we have a vampire slayer or whatever it was in an exposer in play, then we obviously knew one was a susceptible, and nobody's claiming a second outsider. So I think it's a good chance that there is a Renfield, and that could be Michael.
Yeah. It was
And if there
also-
is a ping on Gil, I think it's worth killing Gil.
So Dom,
so we
can
killed
we
Joe.
can you clarify that the Renfield, sorry, not the Renfield, the signaler pings good players regardless of the alignment of the other one that the signaler chooses?
Wait, can you repeat your question?
So assuming that the signaler chooses an evil player and a good player, the good player would still get the ping, right?
No, they have to be both good aligned.
Oh, really?
But they
Yeah.
are both good. But they are both good.
Right.
Additional information that you don't know about, we're both good.
so Michael, who did you pick the first night then? If it was Jason and
There's no first
Guami?
night. I don't think
Oh,
I
you don't do the first night. Okay.
There's no first night. Don't try to trick him, Chris.
No, I was just curious because he didn't say anything. Okay, that's fair.
And he picked dead players.
Why not trick him?
How about this,
If I can
Michael?
trick
we
him,
kill
let's
Gil,
trick him.
If we pick Gil, you got to pick me and Guami again. That'll confirm more.
Yes, I would agree
What?
with that. If you can,
Why would
if
I
you can
choose
manage to
Not
pull off.
necessarily when you're saying it out loud in front of
No, I think that's a terrible idea. I think I'd rather pick Alex and I.
It did make sense until
He's
2
the
seconds
dog.
ago. It made sense until 2 seconds ago.
Pick Alex and I, and if it doesn't work, then you are in fact most likely Renfield or poisoned. If it does work, then you are just temporarily poisoned, or one of them's evil.
Yeah.
Well, you likely would become poisoned again if we, you know.
Also,
if we-
poisoner pick Michael.
That's great.
Oh.
It's out there anyway. So.
Hey, 10 seconds.
Yeah. If my nomination didn't go through with Michael, then someone nominate Jill, or I'll nominate Jill. I nominate Jill because apparently my nomination for Michael
Hey,
didn't work. I
So
nominate.
Dale has nominated Gil. Make your case, Dale.
So initially I wanted to kill Michael because I know Jason and Guami are good, but on the off chance that he is poisoned, I guess killing Jill is the better option because Michael could potentially be confirmed later on. Jill could almost never be confirmed.
Take Gil.
I don't know. I didn't understand why it could never be confirmed, but yeah. I mean, whatever is best for the villager. or the village.
So what I mean by that is that the signaler, if they do pick two good players that we know are confirmed good, and the good players come out saying we got picked, the only person that can actually do that ability is the signaler, which would confirm Michael.
Okay.
However,
And,
your
and a
ability
good
doesn't
signaler
ping
wouldn't
anyone.
signal the people that we told them to like make it look like Michael was good.
Yeah,
That'd be
so
very strange.
but the immune
That's-
doesn't ping anyone, doesn't give information, so it's hard. It's almost impossible to confirm.
It's kind of like the
Um,
soldier. Like you can just say you're the soldier and you never die.
Kind
So
of.
yeah, I mean, whatever you guys want to do, I'm a good guy. That's all. That's the only.
Well, and
defense I have.
especially now that you're known to be the immune, because if you are good, then you're never gonna use your.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, I'm going to start on Gil in 3,
Colton, don't use
Two.
your dead vote.
Oh,
1.
thank you. I forgot I was dead.
It was me last game. You hadn't set in when I
You
voted.
guys, I feel like we're pros now. We're killing people.
Right.
And we're doing it with such velocity. Look at all these votes. We're going way over the
Bigger.
majority of 5.
Ooh, 2 over. Yeah. Look
Yeah,
at us
see?
being grown up.
We've leveled up.
I'm not
Right.
gonna vote for myself
Our
because
viciousness.
7 is enough. Is there any other nomination?
No.
Gil's currently in Charming Block.
I can nominate Michael. He's not gonna die, but I'll nominate him just so I hear him talk again.
Is that a nomination?
Yes,
Okay, Gil has nominated Michael. Make your case, Gil.
just so he can explain him again, so I can understand the game.
Yeah, so I guess I misunderstood my role. I thought that any good player I chose would get pinged, but apparently they both have to be good. So it is like the tea lady, even though it's not worded that way. But yeah, I will try to get 2 confirmed good players and see if I'm actually really the signaler that's sober.
I am good, by the way, but
Oh, and Michael, who did you say you picked Night 0 again?
Do what
Uh,
Colton said, Michael.
Chris, it's an East Night aspect. There is no Night 0.
Okay, just checking.
Also, you could pick yourself as one of them, and then you only need to nail another good person.
Wait, hold on. I'm going. Everyone can jump in for a minute,
You're
or
right,
else
I
I'm
think-
starting a vote on Michael.
You could pick
But either way,
yourself-
I'm still gonna vote and just see like what fate decides.
You could
Okay,
pick yourself and
I'm
Colton.
going to start a vote on Michael with
We got-
Chris in
We got
3,
7, right? Yeah, I'll do it.
2, 1.
wow, guys, what in
Starting.
the world?
I mean, he could
Oh,
get an 8,
holy
but if
cow,
he
look at
gets
all
an
these
8,
votes all of a sudden.
if
I'm a
he
little
get an 8,
nervous.
It's not really our fault at that point.
Oh, we don't want to tie it, though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, let's pull that back.
Maybe
I
no
still want to
tie.
play, so
Right?
Okay, 5 votes is not enough to beat Gil. 10 seconds.
Well, actually, if you left it at Yahoo, then Michael will be the one to decide if he wants to tie it or not. And if he ties it, that confirms that he's
Right.
trying
That
to
is a good
save an
point.
evil
Doesn't
player.
matter,
Yeah.
Adele, because the vampire hunter could always check Michael as well.
Okay, with
Yeah.
that,
To confirm things.
Gil has been executed and die. And congratulations, you go. You don't go to sleep because the demon
We
has
win.
died.
Oh, we got
Congratulations to
you.
the good team. I'm so proud of you guys for executing every day.
Oh, I wanted to check.
And-
I wanted to be
Thank
honest
you,
And
with you,
for once,
Chris.
worked a lot. So, okay. Okay, we share the screen now. Very
You
unlucky
get a
for
gold
Gil.
star.
And also his bluff kind of like his bluff also throw him under the bus there because
Yeah.
because
I thought
yeah.
the only reason I kept that bluff is I thought
Yeah.
people think it's too obvious for him to pick that. He wouldn't do that, but it didn't work.
Thanks a
Okay.
lot, Gil.
So Gil is a
Yeah.
Dracula.
I was
The
the
first
right
night he picked Wami,
Vindication.
convert Wami, and I do a random generator. I got number 3.
Adele Renfield? Oh!
So Wami is the turned into infector. The first night he tried to mark Jason, but Jason will protect both by himself and Colton. But I think it would change the protection role to not picking themselves. So Jason will not mark after vampire for that night. And yeah, Chris picked Adele, Gil, and Jason, but no one was ever convert, so Chris learned nothing. So Yahoo picked himself both nights. Colton picked Jason, and then he died. Alex is the outsider susceptible, and then later on turned Candice. Candice was originally the exposer, so I turned turned Candice to a susceptible after Alex died. Adele is the Renfield, so his ability malfunction. He's paranoid and he learned no both nights. even though Wami is the infector. Maya is the vampire hunter. The first night she picked Candice, which learned no, and then she picked Gil, learned just, and the game. The Bluff are Emil, the White Swan, and the Van Helsing. Wami was the graveyard keeper or graveyard something. He's the graveyard.
Grave digger.
And Gil explained to me he wanted to kill Colton because he wanted to cover Bluff for Wami.
Well, I need to give Guami like credit. Like he could call a roll and still be.
I had everybody but Chris and Yahoo.
Yeah. I know it was a mistake to pick up somebody at the first night, but here's my thought why I picked somebody the first night. I thought I had a chance that because I was alone and I didn't want to die so soon, and I didn't think I would die so soon, but I knew there was a chance. So I was hoping that I would get the elder vampire, like that Num would get him as an elder vampire, would give us a little more life. Unfortunately, I didn't expect to get checked so early.
Yeah.
And I was going to convert Jason next night. I just need to give him enough time to get credit with everybody before I can convert him.
Okay, it makes sense. Yep.
I'm glad I watched him.
What's funny? Adele, I literally went to Guami before Adele did, and I'm like, just so you know, you're good. And he
I was like, thanks.
I couldn't give Guami. I couldn't give Guami Adele's information because of the nights there. Like,
it's okay. Jason gave it to me. I was good.
I was like, we're both good because Adele's the paranoid, and we're both good. And he goes, I'm the grave digger. I'm like, I'm the protector. I protected you and Colton.
Yeah. The other reason.
Let it go.
The other reason I picked somebody
I
first night.
let it go. I was like, no,
I didn't know. I thought I was not getting bluffs with this roll because I was not giving any bluffs. So I thought, I don't have any bluffs, so I better get somebody on my side. But then I got bluffs later on, but that was too late because then I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he chose me because I played before.
Yeah. But one Guami told me he was a grave digger. I was like, that's the worst person I could pick.
And then everybody started telling me the rolls. I was like, oh man, this is too easy now.
Yeah.
I didn't.
We weren't gonna walk backwards out of that.
I should have asked you about Alex too, and you would have said susceptible, obviously. But
yeah,
I only asked you about Colton. I'm like, did you get Colton as priest? And you're like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Well, I had a list of people that I was going to kill, so Guami always get reliable information.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. That's why you killed me, because he knew what I was.
Yes.
You came out in public, so everybody
because if nobody dies, he will still be a question mark. But if he can confirm a couple people, it would give him more credit. And I forgot to ask him what's his role, so I was like, man, it was like. I really need another vampire in this game, and then
if Guami was the elder, I think we would have been fooled for a long time.
Yeah. I knew.
The demon.
I knew I would die. I just because there's a natural thing of suspect me, but I just didn't think I would die that fast. I thought, and that's why I didn't convert anybody last night. I thought I would have a little longer life, at least a couple more nights.
Yeah, I think your bluff also counter-reacts because your bluff work the same way as the soldier and the Raven Keeper. Once you're outed, there's no reason for people not voting for you.
Yeah.
And also, your bluff is that you cannot be converted. So we either get a mark or the other person is poisoned.
Well, and then the other one would be to be the White Swan. As soon as I couldn't clear everybody's mark, I would be out, right? Like they would know that was me.
You could take the Grave Digger.
No, but I only had immune White Swan or Van Helsing. That was the thing.
The Van Helsing that we notice is not in the night order.
Yes. So my choices were very limited at that point. Like who can I pick?
Van Helsing not in the night.
So
order.
the immune. I at least I thought that the immune is going to be. It's such an obvious choice. They would think that he would never choose that.
Wait, Van Helsing is not in the night order.
Yeah, he's not. We mentioned it. You didn't hear?
That's weird. Let me share my screen because obviously this is night order. So I must have. Yeah, I misclicked. I forgot that, but it's definitely in the night order. So
right, you just you wrote it on the spot, so I get it. It's fine.
I also didn't see any paranoia in the night order, but I guess the paranoia just like information, just throw it in on the last or something to the information group at the end. So I don't think it's matter.
Well,
Yeah, no,
I
I've-
inserted myself in the same place where I am in the
Yeah.
0th night. So
I just want to say I'm so proud because I don't want to, yeah.
I
Execute every
refuse
day.
to not kill. I mean, I am right there with you. I hate how long games go.
But-
And
Adele, do you think we would
Yeah,
ever?
now you listen to me after I'm on the evil team.
If Guami turned to
Let's
the
kill.
demon, I don't know. I don't know who
Yeah.
would want.
Here's the
And
thing.
then Odell,
You'd have
yeah.
been screwed, yeah.
Michael would have picked Colton and himself the next turn, and if Michael would
No,
have picked
Guami would have
himself,
poisoned me then. So I
But
would-
Well,
Guami
he
would
can't
poison
pick
him.
Colt. Colt was dead already.
Yeah,
pick a
and
good
then
player,
Yeah.
though. It doesn't say
if I
anything about
turn,
that.
for example, if I turn Wami into the vampire and then the Dracula, and then I told Adele that, because Adele has to be told at some point that he's turned to vampire, at least before a final day. So
And
I also I,
I
think the
wouldn't kill.
susceptible is a really interesting role because it actually like it's kind of risky because it's a demon picks them they could turn, but they actually are confirming people. Like it sure gets rid of their ability, but it confirms a good player. So like it knew that because Candace told me she was susceptible, so I knew that Alex was a confirmed good dead vote. And then if we
But-
could execute Candace,
and
if we had nobody
Candice
else,
could be
it's
bluffing.
confirmed good.
But
Candice
why
could be
does it
bluffing.
confirm?
Sure,
Can someone
but-
bluff?
Yeah, but for first
Why
script,
I feel
first
like
time playing a
if-
script, like that's a stretch.
That would be
Yeah.
really risky to bluff that you became the susceptible, and then if somebody else claims susceptible, then obviously you know one of them's lying. But
And then they want to kill you if you're
It's like,
you
it's
know,
really-
there's a
the
kill
initial
element to that,
susceptible
too.
is a liar.
sure, I guess if you're holding up
Yeah.
the fact that like that was the
Yeah.
if
Because-
Candace was the demon and they were their minion. But
Also,
my
I
argument
think
was I wanted to kill Candace.
as you go for the script here, it's hard to bluff on this
I wasn't
script
gonna let us
too.
walk. Yeah.
It's very hard because all they are like a lot of them are like straightforward information.
Yeah.
And so it's like you can get caught in the lie very, very easily on this script here. And then like
Mhm.
when you suggest everybody to come out, I was like, oh no, we shouldn't do it. But I was hoping everybody would do it. So then Guam would get
Oh,
everybody.
that would have been great.
I was like, I hope more people decide yes.
Yeah. So Wami, so you pick Jason to mark Jason, and then you try to mark Maya. If you poison them,
Yeah.
if
Instead of
Maya poison, I think this game will go in a very different direction.
Yeah.
Because then Maya would clear Gil for a very long time, and then I think the town's going to lose for sure. If you
Yeah.
poison Maya tonight and not
I
mark.
was not going to let us be derailed from that. I told Maya, I said, I will nominate or speak up on your behalf because she'd already cleared me.
Yeah, I think
And-
any ping
We were on the same
is
page.
worth
It was-
reacting
we
to.
were on-
Yeah, but like that's the thing. A lot of times,
But Jason
Everybody
almost
will
got
be up.
Michael. Jason almost got Michael killed. I
yeah,
was like,
like
I was like holding my breath.
Similar. I was always on the Gil or Candace, one of them, because if it's not Gil, then it's Candace, and Maya was wrong on both.
But that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You spent more time. She told you flat out, and I already knew that. You and I hadn't spoken. That's how we get off so many games. Like we'll have everything right there, and it's like a little kid. Oh, who's that? Like,
Yeah.
My
Actually,
husband,
Jason
it's just-
almost talked himself out of that. So
that's
Jason
why I
over
said no,
at
no,
Gil.
no.
And then
Thank
Gil
you.
say something, and then Jason, okay, stop, I'm not going to nominate you, Gil. And then everyone turned to a signaler. And unfortunately for a signaler, because he picked Guami, who's the inspector.
Mhm.
So like, yeah, you guys go on Gil, and then hold on, and then everyone turned to a signaler.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be
yeah.
like the key lady thing, like you said. I didn't realize you had to pick two good players. I was thinking because I trusted Jason, but I went to him. I was like, "Hey, what did you do last night?" He's like, "I picked these people," and I was like, "You didn't do anything else?" And he was like, "No, what do you mean?" And I was just like, "Are you sure?" And then I was like, "Okay, so either Michael lied to me, or he's evil, or he's most likely just I thought he was the drunk person, whatever it's called."
Well,
Right,
also
yeah.
because Adele was the paranoid and was saying that me and Guami were good both turns. So and Michael picked us both.
Well, I knew he was the Rainfield, and I would never kill Candace because I didn't want to kill anybody next to Guami
How did you know? he was
to avoid any proximity rolls. So he was always surrounded by two people as long as possible.
Got it. How did you know he was Renfield though?
Because it's
They're
part of
told.
my role, I get to know
Yeah.
who the
But
Rainfield.
It's part of Renfield's role. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had good information. I just like I'm surprised you picked on me so
Yeah.
quick. I was not expect. I
was
knew I would
not
die
going to
eventually.
Let that go.
I
was
knew I
not.
would
She
die
was not-
eventually. I just didn't think like that quick.
Yeah.
We do it too much.
For sure, Gil.
We do it
If
too many times. It
yeah,
tear
so
my
if you
nerves up.
survive
Yeah,
one more
listen to
night,
people all the time.
yeah, I wouldn't do random generator. I would just turn them to the elder vampire, and then if
That
you
was my
die,
hope that you would
yeah.
try to rig the game to make it fun.
Yes, if only you survive one more night. If only you survive one more night.
Yeah, I
But
think the
that doesn't
Gil, I
happen.
see you
young
lied to
vampire
me
is such a
again.
garbage rule. It's
Sorry,
not worth
Chris.
randomizing.
Die.
Because if you randomize into the young vampire, that's so brutal.
Yeah.
Well, so I think I figured out that the young vampire, basically, if you have the converter in play, the young vampire, like eventually you need to give young vampires so that the evil
Yep.
team isn't just like
Yep.
super powerful.
They're
With
just
the
token
converter,
rolls.
That's
Like
a
if that's what it
Baron,
was, just
basically.
a token roll that you can't be one of the people you convert into like from the demon, then sure. If
Baron.
that was like
I think the young vampire would be like a good one for like the delicious treat conversion.
sure. If
Yeah,
that was like I'm saying, like if you just become a token evil player and then you become a young vampire.
Yeah.
But if you become
Yeah.
a gay minion and that is your minion role, that's trash.
Well, I think it's not intended to be played that way. There's a lot of, and that's the thing with custom scripts. It's like they're not written well, and it's not super
Yep.
clear.
Well, here's a question, very
Yeah.
quick. Before we continue regrouping on this one, since this one was super short, do we want to do this one more time?
I gotta go.
I'm
No,
definitely
I'm
going.
gonna head out.
Yeah, I can only, yeah, I'm gonna head out, but
I'm glad this
Yeah,
one was
we-
short
okay.
because I was on the
Yeah.
fence about playing at all. So
And by the way,
Yeah.
Candace, Bill wasn't the demon, then I would have said let's nominate Candace next. I was gonna.
I knew that's where you were going, but see, I was not about to let you talk yourself out of
Anyways,
it and get
sorry, Gil,
sidetracked and all the
but
stuff.
I'm glad
got
they killed
stuff
you.
I'm doing today.
and thanks for the game, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep. Talk to
See
you
you
later,
later,
Colton.
Colton.
See you
Good
later.
night.
I'm gonna head
It's
out
the
as
first
well.
time I lost as an evil player.
And
Really? Good,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good.
That's
He
the
always
that's the
wins.
50 time that I'm the evil player, and that's the first time I lost. I lost as a villager, but that's the first time I lost as that.
Maya had a good pick. She got you. I mean,
Yeah.
I should have
That
poisoned.
really sucked because I knew you came out like you're in the chopping block. I had no reaction. I didn't know how to defend myself, and that was bad too. Like I wasn't prepared for that to be so
Yeah.
quick like that.
And I would have been okay, Jason, too. I would have rather, because the night before I had gotten turned. So I was on the fence anyway, because I didn't want to be left and then get picked
it's all
and then
good.
get turned.
I told Maya, I
So-
said either your info's true and Gil's bad, or your info's false and Candace is bad. But either way,
Hey, but Jason, there's another possibility. I could make Maya receive good information the first night, so that makes sure that no one know that the Dracula is poisoned Maya the first night, for example. Because if you just pick someone as the vampire and then it's just reverse everything, it's just make things very suspicious, and they know they are poisoned.
but here's the